All right, welcome back to another YouTube video, and it's just as great timing. Mum and Dad have just driven up from Albany with another unit that we've just sold. So I want to introduce you to Peter and Afra Cameron, where it all started back in 1978.
Yep.
Mum and Dad started up a business together. 1988, I joined Mum and Dad in the family business. 2003, I think you said that's it, we're clocking off. Or
I stopped getting paid in 2003.
I was going to
never stopped working.
Yeah, I must admit, when Mum and Dad stopped in 2003, they never stopped working, but they weren't on the books anymore. So, what is it? How many years? Whatever it is now.
21st year.
So since retired, and they've just driven a van up from Albany. So the cheapest labour you can ever find. But while they're here, I just want to introduce you before we start the video on the van behind. All right, welcome back to another YouTube video, and I want to present to you today the Highway 571, 5.7 metres, one bed. So 571's about 18'8" in the old language, so it's just a small tandem axle. So as I quickly glance at the front of the van, nice strong sturdy A-frame, lots of space to fit stabiliser bar, brackets, all the things you'd expect on the front, your Anderson plugs. Nice little tap out the front if you come off the beach, somewhere to rinse your feet, twin gas bottles, changeover tap. As we come back to the tunnel boot, again, you've seen me do it over and over again, the recessed breakaway brake. It means you're not going to knock it off the wall. The nice lighting through there. Nice solid floor on top of our 50mm composite floor, of course. While we're down low, we might just pick up the battery box. As you can see, it's big enough for dual battery, but we already have in this model a 100 amp hour lithium battery as standard. Our double glazed windows, full composite body. So this van, while we talk about numbers nice and early in the video again, because I know you keep asking, 2,244 kilograms is the tear weight of this van as displayed. Obviously in aggregate up to 3.2 or whatever, we can set it to 3. Plenty of storage possibilities there with that without getting yourself in trouble. What else we got? So it's it's not full off-road, but it's a full composite built van at under $90,000. So we're in that mid to high 80s roughly. I can't remember the exact number, but such a good value for money for a cool, full composite van. So make sure you click on the link. I'm sure Keith will insert one that shows off this van in our stock. So as we go along down the side, we've got our twin water tanks in this one, 2 separate fillers, 2 separate taps. It's a bit lower to the ground, this one. I'm maybe not as slim as I used to be, so I'm not going to get on the trolley this time and try and get under there and show you under the there, but make sure you check out other videos to see that. The external shower, look at one day, Craig, I'm going to remember to unlock it and we're going to show it on the video with the external shower going. But anyway, trust me, an external shower behind there. As we go down, let's come down low again. We've got your grey water tank. So many vans now today in locations you've got to say. So if you're in some of those free camps, you need to be able to catch your grey water. So it's as simple as turning the valve. We're now going to catch the grey water. So it means you can stop in the free camps, in the car parks. You're not going to put a drop of water on the ground. Mains pressure inlet while we're here. Behind there's the toilet door. I'm sure we don't need to look into that one today either. Fridge vents, windows. Again, how many brands put a window behind the toilet in the bathroom area too? So a bit of natural light. Of course, you've heard me say it before, 5.7 metre, one bed. So LED lights, obviously a number plate to go there, reversing camera, nice sturdy bumper bar. Even though it's a highway series, look at the ground clearance under that. So plenty of space, plenty of clearance, guards over all the water tanks, stabiliser legs, everything you'd expect in a van. Nice high tail lights. They're just a good looking van. So I think I might jump to the roof again, Craig, because I do like showing off the roof of these vans. So if you bear with me, let's get up there. And just like that, we're back up on the roof again. So I might pinch the camera off you again, Craig, because we might go for a bit of a walk. And I just want to show you how sturdy these roofs are. So plenty of room for solar panel options. Hatch over the shower, nice skylight over the living area. But of course it doesn't matter where we walk up here. I don't have to look for frames. I know it's going to be nice and sturdy. I haven't got my spirit level up here today, but I did want to show you again. We may not pick it up under camera. That, of course, the air conditioners do make a bit of condensation, or I guess it's condensation, isn't it? I'm not sure what the right word is. Makes water anyway. And of course, instead of pooling here, because we've pressed this roof with a 4-degree pitch in it, and again, I'm just trying to show it up. I should have brought a straight edge up here, but I didn't jump up here with that. The water will run to the edge of the van and won't pool here on the roof. And of course, with our nice open little spots for the water to flow out. While I'm up here, there's the on-track. You've seen that in a previous video with the dual solar panels. There's the 601. What's that? The Gap full off-roader with the 4 panels and the southern end. What's that? The 601, also from a previous video. And of course, our last video, what was that? The Gap 663 off-roader. So as you can see, lots of nice clean roofs that makes it so easy to get around and walk on. But I might hand the camera back to Craig again, and we might jump down on the door side now. So I'll just get up here to get down. Right, here we go. And here we are on the door side of the van. So because we've packed the shed a bit cozy, you might be able to see the plugs back here, but you've heard me talk about them. The cigarette lighter plug, the coaxial plug, the 240 external speakers. I know, I'm going to talk about my door again, but it's just such a good door for sealing and dust proofing. Midgie proof mesh, crim safe, nice gasket all the way around the van. Let's flick on all our lights so we get a nice safety doorstep light, as well as the blue door, the outside door handle light. While I'm on this side, I'm just going to duck into here and play with the switch. So we can go, of course, from the white light to your Mozzie proof light. So again, we're talking about one of our price point model vans, under $90,000. I think it's about 88, just under 88 from memory, in a full composite build, packed with lithium batteries, all these features in them. So let's go on the inside and just finish off all the features we do have. Rightio, excuse the back as I walked in there. But we might start with the bed, and I've heard the comment. I'm in a, what have I got? A 1.7 metre bed with a 200 extension. So that's going to bring it out to 1.9. Of course, we can pull this out and drop a 300mm extension, which will make it 2 metres. Or I can go a 1.9 base with a 200 extension and make it 2.1 or 2.3 metres. So lots of choice within our bedding range. Look at me making the bed. But it goes to show we can suit everyone's needs so far as beds go. I might open the wardrobe door on this. That'll be right. I'll find one with a box in it. Let's move the box for a second so we can show off the cupboard space. Reach through to our pigeonhole here, obviously with the 240 volt chargers and things like that there. But of course, we haven't forgotten about your phone either. We've got your built-in phone charger as well as your USB plug and our very own branded surface chargers. So some of the detail we go to with the CRVs, lots of cupboard space. Obviously, all our overhead lights under the cupboards have the capability to be able to dim the light. So a very nice feature to be able to control the mode in the mood in the caravan. Little pockets for storage, nice little reading lights. As I say, the double glazed windows. Look at that, 100% block out. So we've gone from outside light to 100% block out, and that's got that heat reflection on it as well as a double glazed window. So very nice touch. Smart TVs are standard in all CRVs. I don't know why they're not standard in all vans now, but we do include a smart TV, as you'll be able to probably pick up there with your Netflix and all your apps, your shortcut buttons on your remote. Nice little pocket for the remote right there too. Obviously our safety, what do we got? Switches behind there. Fusion radio, you might just pick up above. So all the good quality things that you'd expect in a CRV, you're going to see in a CRV. As we pan across here, Craig, I can pick up, we've got the new Dometic air conditioner in there. You can see at the moment we're flashing, all our tanks are empty. Grey water tanks are all empty. And our batteries showing nice and happy as well. You've got a night mode as well, so you don't have to look at all the lights. But yeah, very simple, easy touch control. As we leave the van, I can hit the master button and shut all the lights off, or turn them on again. So nice and simple. Now, I know you're going to say I'm against the roof. It must be a small van. Remember, I'm over 2 meters tall, so I'm the abnormal one. You guys are probably the normal one, so you're going to be fine in this. It's just me that will struggle with a bit of height. But while we're at the kitchen, a pull-out pantry again. You just see it time and time again. Such a great feature. It is pretty much in all my CRVs. I don't need to elaborate much more, do I, about the bench top. Still good space. Remember, we're only in an 18'8" caravan, so it's not a huge caravan, but have a look at that for bench space as well as dining table space. Now, we've actually ordered this layout in a club lounge. It's big enough to put a club lounge here, but at the moment, we've got a cafe dinette in here. You might pick up, haven't forgotten about your charging and your power sources again. So we've got your Anderson plugs, your mini USB plugs and cigarette lighter plugs, whatever you've got for a computer here. Of course, the table will fold out and give you a nice big table, but I'm showing you off the lounging area. And on the end, we've got the slide out footrests. We've got our cushions that'll drop in there. And then what do we got? The TV over here. We're sitting here relaxing, looking at the TV. Pop the magazines away in the pocket. Just watching the world go around. I'm just looking from here, the view out the windows all around me. So lots of airflow, lots of natural light. We'll slide that one back in. Storage again under the dinette. Just in front of you, of course, again, that one's because of the wheel box. We haven't got the full drawer there, but still got an open cupboard to get to the storage. As I say, lots of drawer space, lots of cupboard space, 4-burner grill, microwave. What do we got? Little shelf space there. I forgot to show off under the bed, Craig, so I'm going to shoot back for customers. Plenty of storage under the bed there as well. So your less used items or winter jumpers and shoes you might want to take away as well back in there. I found somewhere to stand in the hatch so I can straighten up my back. I don't think I've forgotten anything here. We don't need to talk about cornflakes and jar of jams again. You know how that all works. We have the removable shelves. If you haven't, go back to my other videos. You will see that in it. What do we got? A 3-way fridge, 188 litre 2-door. As standard, they're just so simple to operate. Power them up, it's on. So nice lights, nice size fridge. While I'm talking about my hatch that I'm standing in, I might even just quickly open it up. Have a look at that for airflow. So all of a sudden now, any hot air trapped here in the van, we can bring our fly screen across if we want. If we've got too much sun coming in, we can bring our block up blind, but lots of storage. Nice solid door. Makes it easy to close off the bathroom. You don't have to listen to me anymore now. It is such a simple little sliding door. Gives you the privacy, gives you the space. If we come in here, Craig, I'll show off the, what do we got? The top loader washing machine, 3.2 kilograms from memory. I'm sure somebody will tell me if I've made a mistake. A nice hand basin, power points, room for all the little knickknacks. Little cupboard above the hot water system. So of course we have the hot water system here, so you get almost instantaneous water here to the vanity. And of course having the shower right here as well. Have a look at that for space in the shower. Just a massive area. I mean, yeah, I won't squeeze in there with you, Craig, but there is plenty of room in there, as you will see in the video. Roof hatch, fan, lights. Actually, I might prove a point, Craig. I'll swap sides. You go to the toilet. I'll go to the shower. If I go in here, so I just have to prove to people. Look at this. We've seen how tall I am. 90 degrees, I'm not bumping the wall, and there we are, leaning against the wall. Look how much space I've got. So there's so much space in these showers. Don't worry about the head height, it's a Cameron thing anyway. But yeah, plenty of space in the shower, plenty of cupboards. What have I forgotten, Craig? Talked about the power, air conditioner, smart TVs. I think we've covered it all. So have a look at this. So the Highway range by CRV. Yes, you've heard me talk about our top of the range Gaps, Southern Ends, Series 2s, all the bells and whistles, getting well into the 100,000 plus. All of a sudden, here's a full composite built van with a lithium battery at mid to high 80s, 88, I think, from memory, 87, 9, something like that. So such good value for money. Make sure you check them out online. If you're in the market for a van that's still got a lot of creature comforts in it. And of course, thanks again for following. Make sure you like, subscribe, keep watching, and I'll be back next week finding something else to waffle about, I'm sure. Might even buy the cornflakes and the jam. See you next time.